Now that's what you call a mighty fine bull calf, Hereford bull calf. This lady's just, well, she was doing now at 10 o'clock last night. I already had a look. And this morning, look at the size of this dude. And look at him, how well he's put together and how strong he looks. And he looks like he's going to be a fine creature when he's older. Yeah, well done, girl. And she's calved him no help whatsoever. We didn't know. I mean, this morning was a total surprise to us. We knew she was very close though. So just one more now. This one what calved the other day, doing fantastic, is this little heifer calf. So we'll put her in there later on. Look at the size of him. He's a beauty, isn't he? And he just stands perfect. We'll take his knackers off, but I reckon that's a crying shame because he'd probably be a right good stock bull. Yeah, she's just eating her cleansing at the moment. This is, I think they do it for the goodness out of it and to get rid of the scent of it for predators. It's just in their natural know-how what to do sort of thing, if you know what I mean. That's part of having a calf. You know, they have to have the calf and then eat the afterbirth to get rid of scent from predators, you know. It's in their natural instincts. That's maybe what I should have said. But yeah, he's a beauty, isn't he? Yeah. Get used to them big legs, aren't you, kid? And I would say, I haven't seen him suckle, but I would say how strong he is and alert he looks. He's been on tit. He's looking for it now, like. So if he ain't, he's going to find it very soon. Wrong end, kid. We had a pig of a day yesterday though, it rained all day. But this early drilled spring barley, what our Ollie put in, don't look at his straight lines because you can't drive straight for toffee, can we? But it's come perfect, and crows have hammered it a little bit on heavy land. But on the sand, no, I'm glad we batted on really. Got a field in distance which is similar type land, very light. Don't know. Yesterday's rain didn't do it any good, but another sort of 50 acre in the distance again, as it looks like it's going to be it's coming really nice and not suffering with what rain it's chucking out now. Seems to be soaking through it, but yeah, I honestly think I went to see some heavy land Sunday night. Tell you what, we won't drill it now. We definitely won't drill it, and I'm glad we've got a lot of put into this SFIs, to be honest. Some of our marginal horrible clay, because yeah, it's going to pay better than if we put a crop in and it was a success. So nowadays we put a crop in and it's a lot of them aren't successes. So I mean, if you don't get 3 ton now, Christ, you're nearly at a loss, aren't you? You know, you don't get 3 ton of barley. Well, spring barley maybe a bit cheaper, 2.5. But if you don't get 3 ton of winter barley and 3.5 of wheat, you're nearly, I don't know. There's not a lot in the job, is there? Inputs are that expensive, but I don't know. We were talking yesterday, me and Frank, because he's a big farmer. He's Frank Mechanic. He's got, I think Will's got about 120 suckler cows now, and Will's on about having another 20 on top of them, because they're finding that what with pressure with grass weeds and one thing and another, and cost of inputs, that they're struggling to make it pay. And there's a shortage of store cattle as well. They're making a premium, but I think they'll slip back. I really do. I think there's people are starting to think of the future now. Well, there ain't going to be a lot of straw, is there? And I tell you what, there's going to be a shortage of produce because the amount of people what are mentioning fallow and SFI, well, fallow don't provide straw for this time and SFI don't, so there's big acreage what ain't going to produce straw. So price of cattle, people are thinking, well, everything's going to be through the roof and ain't going to be there anyway. It's going to be a battle bloody feeding them and keeping them that we aren't going to have as many, you know. But we're going other way. We're going to, I think, yeah, I want to have a word with our lot about, see what they think about another 8 or 9 heifers this time, because I was going to stand still this time and see what the outcome is with these ones, what we've got in these yards, what they come to when we cash them in. I would say in September, October, because I think these, such as these two at this trough here, will be fit off grass. They'll fatten off grass if we ever get them turned out. You know, I think this fella here will be finished off grass. And this lady, we're cashing everything in here. But next year's heifers we'll probably keep. But the plan is I could just do with another, I don't know, 6 or 8 for Warney this time. So I've got 6 or 8 to calve next year, more. And then the year after, tot up how many heifers I've got, which will be about 10 or 15. No, it won't. About 10 or 12. And then add another 10 or 12 to them and buy another bull. And then we've got 2 small Hereford herds, you know what I mean? One has got his gang and a new bull would have his gang. You know, so probably about 50 cows. Because I think there's a future in it, I really do. I mean, when I get myself organised and one thing or another, I mean, these shouldn't have been come in, but we needed to drill the field. And the plan is next year is to put them somewhere where they can, bit better ground, alongside some maybe fodder beat as well. So we could strip graze them, just keep moving a wire and strip graze a bit of fodder beat on them. So yeah, that's the plan. Disaster struck, and I pride myself in very rarely getting stuck with my pickup. These Toyotas will go places where a lot won't, but anyway, she's beat today, so me and Ollie just come to back her up then. Come in to try and find some dry land to drill, and ended up bloody in the blancmange. So yeah, luckily my neighbour next door, Paul, he was drilling, so we borrowed his loader. Anyway, yeah, what I was saying, I got stuck. Luckily my neighbour there, Paul, was drilling, so we borrowed his little loader, which I'll show you because it's absolutely mega. It's a little JCB template, 527, and it's a real compact little thing. In fact, I've just thought, when he trades this in, I won't mind bloody replacing the class with it. How many hours she done? Do with a wash. 4,000. 4,000. Yeah. It just suits us to replace the little class loader. Yeah. Hydrostatic as well, so it'd be mega in yard. So right, you take it back. It just says get bag of seed on there. She's a bit in crab steer. I don't know.
They are. I was.
Just head where I come in, cause don't go down there. Just head up there and then onto the road. Get in, dog. Get in. On floor. Hey, 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 hey. On floor. Come on, dickhead. Yeah, very wet. That made our mind up because we came actually to see if we could come and get some muck spread this afternoon. And obviously not. Yeah, we're going on about GPS, and my mate here, Paul, he's absolutely, when he's drilling, he's arrow straight. Absolutely arrow straight. And you would think he was drilling with GPS, but he ain't. Gosh, a rum hard season, isn't it? That's a spike, so you whack that in first. Whack that in first, say if you're on stony ground, to bust spikes. Just picked this up from a very good friend of mine. And he's a fencing contractor, and this is his second machine. He's got one on tracks now. Not a Bryce Suma, something else, but with a bigger, as big weight as that on his little tractor machine. And I tried to buy it, but he wasn't having it. And anyway, he's lent us it for half a dozen jobs. And it's a monster. I've borrowed it before, and it'll knock tellywag poles in what are 18-inch across. And we've got some to do this afternoon. Will it? What? How much will that worth? Does it say 500 kilo? I think that's a 500 kilo weight.
Look at the tyre. It's some weight, isn't it?
I think they're made in Scotland. They've been about a while. Exported all over the world. This is Pete's second one. And I'm sure that's 500 kilo weight. Could do with a wash, couldn't it? Oh no. Oh no.
That video online.
Yeah.
He's working it and it's a gas pipe. Rolls him right up in a hot lot.
What, kills him?
Yeah, don't kill him. He runs away from it. It's a gas pipe was the thing.
I saw some footage on YouTube or wherever of a fella hitting a water main. And it was monstrous. It was in a city. And I can't even remember.
Buildings into,
yeah. Was it digging? Was it a digger?
It's right. He was firing that out, hitting roofs and taking on towers off.
Yeah.
One house
yeah.
got flooded. Yeah. Fucked for that.
Yeah. Worst one I think I've seen though. Builders were taking side out of an house.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, every bit of the house falls down. You know, they were like checking to put a patio door in or something, and they obviously haven't got it propped up properly, and all of a sudden crap started up here. The next minute, the lot was flat, and you just heard builder go, "Oh shit!" That's a beast, absolute beast. The old Bryce Suma. Don't know what you can hear because it's bloody blowing a gale. I don't think it was forecast either. It's a monster, absolute monster. It's a fair hard post that, ain't real hard going, and it's wet, but I know something we could do with ear defenders on. What? Well, let's have a look both sides then. I don't know whether we've got it sort of plumb up. Can't do it with spirit level because it's bloody costs all of it's spot. Oh no, it's leaning that way. Go that way now. Go on, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. Whoa! Give her a couple of whacks at that. We'll just have a look. Last job of today, just we're trying to get a base ready for just our own machinery and bits and pieces we buy and sell. Lad keeps dropping us a skip or two off and just keep levelling it off, capping it off with chalk. But Christ, it's wet. Yesterday we got about another 10 mil of rain, and I don't know. What we've drilled on the lighter sands is really suffering now, so I don't know. It's not fun, is it? It's stopped. Pigs are going. 2 load at end of this week. Well, bloody hell, it's Thursday tomorrow, isn't it? So yeah, 2 load of pigs going hopefully, end of this week, and then there'll be 1 left, little ones, so we can get half mucked out, half washed out for the new regime. But yeah, absolutely fantastic pigs, these ones. Yeah, we've lost very few. They've healed for nothing, and they've been very low aggression, and yeah, they've been very easy to look after. They're doing a bit of piggybacking in there, look. Yeah, just Phil put some chalk on top from local quarry, but he says there's some big lumps of rubble what want just knocking down and banging about a bit, so we can cap that off. Yeah, similar to what we've done here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take that soil out there